Hi, and welcome to another one of my cyber security videos. Before I start, let me quickly tell you about my free guide called How to Get into Cybersecurity for Beginners, where I showcase my 5 must-know tips for anyone considering a career in cybersecurity. The link is in the description below. Okay, now let's get started.
In this video, I'm going to look at whether cybersecurity is worth it, and whether cybersecurity degrees themselves are worth the effort, and whether cybersecurity certifications are worth the effort as well. As I work in cybersecurity as a cybersecurity architect and get involved in advising my employers about recruiting cybersecurity staff, I kind of know what organisations are looking for. I'm also impartial, as I'm not one of those YouTubers who has an ulterior motive where they tell you about stuff you need to know only because they will make a commission out of it, like courses on security certifications where they have an affiliation. I work in large cybersecurity teams for leading organizations. Typical team sizes are around 100 people, so they're pretty big teams, with some places I've worked at having even bigger ones. Teams include cybersecurity architects like me to cybersecurity consultants, cybersecurity engineers, cybersecurity system analysts, risk people, data privacy people, security operations center staff, and so on. It's a big team to work with, and I thoroughly enjoy working with the different people in the cybersecurity teams. This gives me a handle on the different types of jobs in cybersecurity and how they fit together. So when someone asks me whether coding is needed for cybersecurity, I can say from experience only a small percentage of cyber jobs will require this. So is cybersecurity worth it? Yes, absolutely. I have made a good career out of it, and I also earn a lot of money from it as well, compared to the other jobs I've done. In terms of effort to get to where I am now, I didn't have to put in too much effort. If I was a lawyer, for example, there would have been a long period of study, training before I ever got to the level of money that I make now from cybersecurity. Likewise with a doctor too, but with cybersecurity my transition was a lot quicker. I find it easier to find cybersecurity work as there is a cybersecurity skills shortage. This has led to an unprecedented demand, and I'm always getting calls asking me if I'm available for work. In the other jobs I've done that have not been in the cybersecurity related field, I've struggled to get work, and when I have been shortlisted for interviews, I've had to compete with so many different candidates to finally land the role, and that's if I've been lucky. Now, with cybersecurity, even when I apply for jobs, about 50% of the time, within a day, I'll get a call back. Sometimes I can send my resume for a job, and within the hour, I get a call from the hirer. This is just amazing, and this is the power of cybersecurity. But money aside, I also enjoy working in cybersecurity. I feel empowered by the authority I have been given to advise the large organizations I work for, as I'm working on protecting them against cyber attacks and cyber threats that can not only save them a lot of money, cybercrime is expensive, but more importantly, I'm helping them preserve their reputation, as being a victim of cybercrime can lead to customers losing faith. To me, I'm the most loyal employee the organization has, even when I've been there only for a few weeks, as even the longest serving employees do things that can lead to cyber attacks. I love the social aspects, working with many different people with different cybersecurity skills and job functions, and I've harnessed my relationships building skills to make this even easier and more enjoyable. Working in a team is the only way I want to work, and I would not enjoy working in a silo with just me, myself, and I as company. Are cybersecurity degrees worth it? Not for me, I'm afraid. I can't get my head around the cost of doing a cybersecurity degree, as it doesn't increase my chances of getting a cybersecurity job. It doesn't make me any more valuable, but that is the state of affairs in the UK where I live. In another country, it might be different, like in India, where having a degree is a prerequisite, a minimum barrier that needs to be met. Whilst in the UK, experience is key, and I will always beat anyone with a cybersecurity degree to a cybersecurity job when hiring is based on experience, as hirers are looking for experience to fix their cybersecurity problems and not just theoretical knowledge. I also wouldn't want to waste my precious time studying for a degree when I could be using that time to learn more about the current trends and threats in cybersecurity. I spend a lot of my time outside of work looking at different aspects of Amazon's AWS and Microsoft's Azure cloud offerings, gaining experience in how the tools and components related to cybersecurity work, like web application firewalls, anti-distributed denial of service tools, to authentication, access management, and security event auditing tools. The only time I would say doing a cybersecurity degree is worth it is if you're young and thinking of going to university, and then maybe doing a cybersecurity degree could be a smart move, as it will give you a better understanding. But for those who are already working in a different field, a cybersecurity degree might just be an expensive exercise with little reward. What about cybersecurity certifications? I don't have any cybersecurity certifications, and I don't plan to take any in the near distant future either. I've not been hindered by not having these. As I've said earlier, hirers are looking for experience and not just people with certifications. They are looking for experience to fix their cybersecurity problems. I have extensive experience in certain areas of cybersecurity, like intrusion detection, access management to DevSecOps, which I've learned from scratch and then built up my skills and knowledge. So if a hirer needs someone to fix their intrusion problems, then I'm the one that can help, as I have a lot of experience in this area, with a lot of security best practice advice working with a number of different cybersecurity tool vendors. My only caveat about cybersecurity certifications would be in regions where organizations insist on certifications as part of the minimum requirement required along with experience. Again, India comes to mind here, as competition is so strong that employers can use this as a tool to sort out the best candidates. Security certifications on their own have no value anywhere in the world where experience is required. So, in conclusion, cybersecurity is definitely worth it as a career option, as I can attest to the rewards it brings, especially the higher salaries and rates. But you need to make sure you don't get lulled into believing a cybersecurity degree or a certification are the best way to go unless you're in a region where it's a minimum standard. Experience is far more important, and spending your efforts on attaining cybersecurity experience in the cloud is the way to go.
Thanks for viewing this video. Don't forget I have a free guide called How to Get into Cybersecurity for Beginners, where I showcase my 5 must-know tips for anyone considering a career in cybersecurity. The link is in the description below. Till the next time.